Okay, so let's go ahead and break down YM right now. Let's look at the higher time frame. You can see in the higher time frames, we're pretty much just at this zone still. I think since Wednesday, really, we've been trading in this area here. Haven't really broken out to either side. We're still in this bearish channel, pretty much doing this. I adjusted my trend line because we were here before, but you can then adjust it. It still shows that we're in this channel. I'm still thinking we can possibly retest this zone because we've just been so bearish all these weeks, and it's a very strong support right here since back in November. So it could be a key level where price wants to retest it. Now if we look at the smaller time frame, you can see we got a little bit of consolidation here in pre-market. That might be a good thing, that the market is waiting to move until open. And then let's see. Yeah, I mean, we have uptrend going on here. We had this downtrend here, but we have now an uptrend, pretty much similar to yesterday's New York low, where price just kept retesting this and then finally just rejected off of it towards the end of the day at 3 p.m. I guess this is FOMC. And then finally had a clean push to the upside. So rejected here pretty much, rejected here again. So it could repeat that we just have a bullish push to the upside, maybe retesting some of these highs up here. So that being said, I would enter right here on the buys. Entering here at Asia low, and I'm going to target a 1-to-1. Typical Friday rule for me. If you guys want to hold, you could do whatever you want. You can potentially target London highs up here, lines up kind of with this mid zone. New York highs up here. So yeah, it could be done. Yesterday it pushed all the way up, so go ahead and put this in the chat. Go ahead and put my trade already, so we're far from the entry. Put it in the chat. I'm gonna go for 75 points. Nice. Yeah, do your thing. Just trail your stops, manage it nicely, and you should be good. And then sells, we technically do have pre-market lows here at this level, so we could enter sells right here, target London lows and this 1 hour zone right here. Yeah, and that way it's not super low over here. Enter at 15. Starting my sells. It's 9:30. Guess you can also enter here in New York highs, but I don't know. I just feel a little more comfortable here with Asia low. Price is like trying to break this zone right here. It probably would have gotten stopped out there already. Yep. If we had entered pre-market highs, would have gotten stopped out. And slow open again, bro. Usually by now we're done with the trade already. That's crazy. NQ selling off. Isn't that risky then, since we have no clear direction? I mean, not necessarily. It just could be that the volume comes later. I mean, it's happened before. When was it? Monday? I don't remember, like last week or something. We had like a trade that was like super long, or it took us like 15 minutes to get into it, and like it was fine. We won the trade. It just means volume just hasn't hit yet. So meaning like Wall Street and like institutions, they're indecisive. They're just waiting. Like I said, each one is waiting for someone else to do the first move. That's literally what chop is. No big players are really doing the move. it could be when they see something like this, they say, oh, okay, market's not pushing up, market's gonna sell, let's go ahead and sell. I don't know. Again, try not to overthink it too much. That will just drive you crazy. I'm already crazy. Yeah, this shit can make you crazy, bro. If you let it, trust me, I've been there. But you have to just take it one day at a time. Price used to fly open, the war fucked everything up. Yeah, I mean that's gonna happen, man. That's inevitable. If it's not the war, then it's tariffs. If it's not tariffs, it's something else. It's the housing market, this, that. Like there's always something. It's just how it is. It's never gonna be always perfect. But that's why it's so important to follow your rules. Again, so you follow your rules, so when the market is good, you capitalize the best you can. You don't slip up, you don't take unavoidable losses. So when shit like this happens, or wars and tariffs, whatever, so when those days come that you can't do anything about it, at least you were disciplined the week before, you protected your capital, you only took unavoidable losses, right? So when this shit happens, then you take those losses and they're not stacking up against losses that you could have avoided. That's why it's so important. That's why there's no room for undisciplined trading. Not even 1%. There's just really no room. It has to be every single day, follow your rules. Not just 1 week. Oh, this week I had a good week, let me break my rule. It's not going to hurt me. No. Because it's technically just one time, but that habit, you'll carry it over the next week or maybe next month. And then over time, that little habit, you keep repeating it. And then if you look back, now you took like 5 or 6 trades that you shouldn't have. That's how it happens. So there's really, the best way is just don't break your rules ever, no matter what. Like I've said in the chat, even if you think, it's the perfect setup, whatever, even if you think God is telling you to do it, don't do it. You don't do it. You have to be disciplined. You guys see me every day for the past few months. No matter what, I don't break my rules. I don't take more than 2 trades. You never see me over risk, this and that. Never take, a setup that I normally don't. Every single day, I do the same thing over and over. Yeah, it's a little slow now, but doing that keeps, once it gets better, your same rules following, then you get payouts. How long have I been consistent for? I've been pretty consistent with this same whole strategy for like a year now. Okay, we're getting some volume here. Again, I didn't start trading prop firms until like late last year. I was only trading like my live account. It wasn't until I found out about TradeSyncer and then prop firms started coming out with like straight to fundeds. That's when I jumped on them. And I was like, okay, it's perfect. Let me buy like, 4 or 5 straight to fundeds, sync it with my live account, do it all together. Like that's when it's felt right for me. But yeah, it could take time. I mean, let's see. By the first week of March, I was only like 1 win away from another payout, like 10K on like Lucid Trading or something, or Tradeify. And yeah, the whole war fucked it up. It set me back. Now I need like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 or maybe 5. I try not to look at it so then it doesn't seem, every day you're like staring at it. But yeah, it set me back. But it is what it is. I'll still get it. It's inevitable to come, whether it's this, next week or the week after. It's gonna come. Fortunately, I'm in a position where I don't need that right now. Like, it's not gonna make or break it for me, and I think that's very important in trading. Like, I've told people who get into trading and they need money, accept that you're not gonna get that money that you need from trading, not right away. Like, get it somewhere else, do your day job, do a side job, whatever. You're not going to get that from trading, because the moment that you say like, I need it, that's when, if you take losses, you get impatient, it affects you. You know, if you're 1 win away from a payout and then you get set back, now you're 5 wins, whatever, and then it starts, your mindset, it starts fucking you up because you need that money. But if you treat it like you don't need it, it comes when it comes, whether it's this week, next month, whatever. If you're good, then, you know, then you're fine. You're not, your mindset is not gonna fuck you up. That's all it's about. It's about making sure your mindset doesn't fuck up. Everyone knows what to do. We all know what to do. Follow your rules, your system, whatever it is, 1 or 2 trades a day, whatever you do. We all know to do that. It's when your mindset fucks you up, whether you get impatient, you stop believing in your system, you stop believing in yourself, you think, oh, the market's never gonna get better, I gotta win it all back today. All that shit starts self-sabotaging. Because again, if you get dependent on this money, as humans, our emotions, our psychology is gonna just be that way. Same thing when you need a job and you need that money. Oh, I gotta work overshift, I gotta do what I gotta do, whatever it takes. I don't care if I, work the weekend, I gotta do it. Like, we'll do whatever it takes, you get what I mean? Same thing in trading. If we feel like, I need that money, let me take 3 trades, I gotta do what I gotta do, you'll do it. But unfortunately, you can't do that in trading. You can do that in anything else, but you can't do that in trading. It just won't work. And I still have my day job. Like, I don't know if some of you guys know, I'm in sales, so I do sales. I sell like credit card machines over the phone. Like, I have my leads, I just call them out, a few hours a day or whatever. I work from home. I do that also, 1, because it's still good money, but number 2, so I don't be fully dependent on trading like that, so my mindset is not fucking me up. And it kind of helped me. If you're in sales, like, if not every day is going to be a good day. Not if you're commission based and you're on sales, not every day is going to be a good day. Not every month is going to be a good. You might have one great month, the next month is not too good. So that mindset, since I already had that in sales, it was easier for me to bring that to trading, because it's the same. 1 week might be good, 1 week might not be good, whatever. I know not everyone has that background, so it's a little bit harder to get into, so I get that, but that's the kind of mindset you have to have. Damn, bro, slow as fuck. I'm gonna give it till 10. If by 10 a.m. we're not in a trade, I'm just gonna close the charts. I don't like to be in a trade until after 10. That's the latest. That's pushing it. Let's see if there's news or something. No news. Nothing at all. And to go back to your question, how long have I been doing this system? Like I said, like a year, and it wasn't really, I was always doing support and resistance. So my mentor, if you guys know, was AB Trades. I did like a one-on-one mentorship with him. So it kind of helped me really understand some of this fairly quickly. But I was always doing support and resistance, but it wasn't really until I started looking at the previous session highs and lows, like with the indicator. It just tells the full story. Like, look, if you look at, we might get put into these bias, by the way. If you look at without an indicator, the story is not that complete. when you put the indicator, it's like, wow, it really tells the story and tells you like where you should be entering. Okay, we're in these buys finally. Let's see how this plays out, man. Bro, my SL disappeared in TP. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm gonna go break even already. Okay, there we go. I'm break even, risk free. Oh, it's probably gonna take me out. Wow. What? Oh, it took me out. Wow. Well, break even. Damn, that was crazy. 44 points. We were right there. That break even saved us. Look at that. Complete rejection there. Disgusting. SL and TP doesn't trigger my chart like the other guy had. Well, break even week for me. Not terrible. Just down some fees and that's it. But yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Take the weekend to enjoy, rest up. We'll be back next week, do the same thing. And yeah, I'll be live on Sunday as well to do the breakdown. We'll review this week's trades and everything. But yeah, rest up, guys. Reset your mindset. We'll be back next week. That's it. The week's done. Let's not dwell on it. It is what it is. All we can do is just execute. We can only control ourselves. How we react, how we manage our trade, that's all we can control. So it is what it is. We'll be back. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good weekend. Thank you everyone for joining, and yeah, see you next time. Later, guys.